Good morning. It's now about 10:30 on the morning of Saturday 21st of June, which I believe is officially the first day of summer, or Midsummer's Day. I never understood that, but still. Happy Midsummer's Day to those of you that celebrate it. I was planning this morning to get up early and come down here and be on the plot for sunrise and celebrate the coming of the new season. Unfortunately, I didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning, and the sunrise here is 4:39. The alarm went off at 4. I turned over, looked at it, thought I'll have 5 more minutes, then it was 8 o'clock. So, best laid plans and all that didn't happen. But I have had a chance to get down here a couple of times since the last film, so I'll show you a quick update on what I've been doing. Okay, start off with the beds here that used to have the swede in. The last time I showed you, I had the one Brussels sprout and 2 others which have actually survived. I've planted 6 cabbages. And in the post the other day, I got that mysterious package which turned out to be 15 cauliflower plants. Don't remember ordering them, but when I checked back, I ordered them about 3 months ago and just arrived, which I've totally forgotten about. Anyway, my son came down with me last night to give me a hand, and we weeded out a couple of beds and we planted the cauliflowers, and they're in here as you can see. Right, what else do we do? Since last time, yes, the perpetual spinach and the chard that were in this bed have now gone, because I was concerned that they were holding back the veg on this left hand side here, and since they've gone, these are treble in size, so it looked like that was a good call. So thankfully they're now going okay, apart from the fact the rocket at the front here is bolted, probably because of lack of water. The comfrey that was all over the place has been cut down. As you can see, it's a fraction of its former self. I'm planning to move this today if I get the chance and put it in the ground behind my polytunnel, because it's nice and soft. It won't interfere with the polytunnel, it won't rip it with no sharp edges, what have you, and it's just somewhere to put it out of the way. Now the walking onion is not looking very happy at all, as you can see. The stems are all bent over and broken, they're covered in rust, and I'm presuming that's because the comfrey actually quite smothered it. Airflow can't have been good in there, and it's just got rust. I'm going to leave it, let the bulbils develop, pull them off, and pass them around as I've done in the past, because I've got another plant started there, and I might start a couple more myself. There was another perpetual spinach in here, but that has also gone. As you can see, there was the hole there for where it came. The perpetual spinach here is coming out today. The rest of this bed is coming out. So I've got 2 more packages in the post yesterday. 15 cabbages and 15 purple sprouting broccoli. Again, ordered at the same time as the cauliflower, which I've forgotten about. So I've got to find a home for them. So this bed become my brassica bed, because last year it wasn't used for brassicas, so I can do that. Now, underneath here I've got carrots, rocket and celery. The rocket is pretty much all going to seed. It's flown up dramatically, and this heat has just hit it badly. So I'm going to trim all the tops off it today, trim them all right way back, and see if I can save anything of it. Maybe not. The celery here is doing well. There's a dozen celery plants in there. They were put in last week and they're doing fantastic. But the thing I'm most impressed with on this bed is the carrots. As you can see, they're getting massive, or massive ferns anyway. We'll see how well they do. Strawberries are nearly ready. In fact, strawberries are ready. We took about, I don't know what weight it was, probably about 4 pounds of strawberries last night, and a few raspberries. And these have become ripe since last night. I've had a quick look up and down. The first half of the bed here has got strawberries which are ripening. That's a cracking big one there. And then down to about halfway along, then the bottom end of the bed, they're all green. So obviously a different variety. Not complaining. Means strawberries last a bit longer. Very happy with that. But we took quite a few off there, and I've weeded that bed. I've weeded the rhubarb bed because that was quite full of horsetail and grass, and I've got around as much as I can. I'm planning to take out all this grass here between the decking and the pond, put some cardboard down, top it up with soil and plant into it, and actually put the path in here as well, where that big dock is and where the pipes are. I have a path going between the rhubarb and the pond. So that's the plans for today. See how well I do, and I'll come back and show you later on. Anyway, that's all for now. Hopefully I'll speak to you later. Bye for now. The bed with the comfrey and walking onion has been turned over, and fine tilt it's not, as you can see. Let's just show you. This stuff is just solid, absolutely rock solid. Big lumps of clay, I mean, it breaks down fine, but you know, just lots and lots of lumps. The problem is that when we dug this, we double dug it, lots and lots of clay involved, dug lots of manure into it at the time, but what's happened is the water's got on it and it's baked solid, and it's just been like rock on the surface. So this has been dug over and chopped up. What I'm going to do now is incorporate a thick layer of shop bought compost on top, into which I'm going to plant, and hopefully the roots of the plants going down will help to break it up, and the worms coming up will break it up as well, and the layer of compost on top will stop it from baking. That's the plan. Come back when I've done it and got the brassicas in. Anyway, speak to you later. Okay folks, it's now the end of the day and it's time for me to show you what I've been doing all day. So this is the bed that was dug and chopped up, and lovely fine tilth if you remember. I basically emptied a bag of compost on the top of it, smoothed it out, tapped it down and planted some brassicas into it. So at this end I've got 12 January Kings, at this end there are 11 purple sprouting. I didn't put one in the far side because I want to take that comfrey out over the next few days, hopefully next week, and I thought it'd be in the way, so I left that space deliberately. Okay, on the potato front, I think I told you earlier that I harvested some of the new potatoes yesterday, and what I thought were Maris Pear turned out to be red potatoes. So as a test, I've harvested one I thought was the Red Duke of York. As you can see, I'm totally backwards on this. What I thought were Red Duke of York were Maris Pear, and vice versa. So that's come from one potato, well, one plant, and I don't think that's bad yield actually. Okay, moving on. Into my square foot gardening bed, I've planted some things in out of the polytunnel. Looking a bit wilted at the moment because of transfer plant shock, I think, but I've not watered these in as yet. So I've got 6 tomatoes there. They are outdoor pomodoro, which are the big plum tomatoes. I've got some Italian lettuce, which are green with a reddish tinge, and then I've got half a dozen chicory. Now I'm hoping that I'll get some decent plants, and I'll be following Ian Nocton very, very carefully to find out what to do with these in the winter, because he has some fantastic chicory and I want to do that myself. Right, I'll quickly walk you down to the decking area. A lot more plants potted on. I've basically taken everything out of the polytunnel now really. I've potted up some mini pomodoros. These are baby cherry tomatoes, but the plum type variety, and there's some sort of cucurbit there, but I've lost the label, so I'm not sure what that is. I'll check back on my old videos and I'll find out what it is. Everything else on here should be going in very shortly. Just gotta get the room for it. Now, polytunnel. Big tidy out and a big change. As you can see, I've now got 3 grow bags in here. This front grow bag has got 3 aubergines in. Now, I tried to grow aubergines 2 years ago and got lots of flowers but no fruit, so I'm hoping in the polytunnel it might be different altogether. The back poly bag, grow bag rather, I've got a Shirley on the right hand side, Alicante on the left, and in the middle is a cucumber melon. And then the back one here, I have a cucumber in the middle, and either side of it I've got some green zebra. Now something I'm very pleased about, I planted up 32 sweet corn, one in each of these, and at the moment I'm only missing 7, so I've got 25 sweet corn coming up, and there's a chance of more because a lot came up overnight. So hopefully I'll have some decent plants and a decent crop of sweet corn this year. Now these potatoes should be in the ground. They're basically growing from the sprout, from the tubers I haven't put in yet. I've got to do something with those. But rest of it, as you can see, is now emptied. Got a couple of bits and pieces there, and that's it. So overall, I'm feeling much better now. I'm going to put this frame over my brassicas I've just planted to keep them safe, and then that's it for the day. It's about 6 o'clock now. I've been here since 10, so it's a long enough day, and I'm going to go home now. Very fruitful, very enjoyable. I'm not even going to pick any strawberries. I'll come back in the morning for those. I've got enough from last night I haven't eaten yet, and I'd rather leave them on the plant, because if I'm not going to eat them, I'll let the birds eat them, or somebody else, or the slugs or whatever. I don't really mind, as long as somebody gets the benefit rather than throwing them away. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope to speak to you this time next week. Bye for now.